Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, my name is Ali. I'm your physics teacher, and in today's lecture we are going to solve the remaining portion of the numericals of physics of 10th class, chapter number 12, geometric optics. Students, in the previous lecture and previous video we have discussed the numericals up to 12.6 part 1. So we are going to start from the part 2 of 12.6, and we have to find the magnification or height of image in part 1. First, I'm going to repeat the statement of 12.6 numerical, that an image is produced by a concave mirror of focal length 8.7 centimeter. The object is 13.2 centimeter tall at a distance 19.3 centimeter from the mirror. Find the location height of the image. In second part B, find the height of the image produced by the mirror if the object is twice as far from the mirror. So students, as we know, m is equal to h of I over h of O is equal to q by p. So for calculating h of I, it will be equal to q by p multiply h of O. So putting the values of q and p, 15.84 divided by 19.3 multiply 13.2 is equal to 209.088 divided by 19.3. The 10.83 centimeter will be height of image in part 1 of this numerical. Students, it is clear from the statement that for part 2 the distance of object is doubled. So we will take p, new p will be 2p, double of the object distance. 2p will 2 into 19.3 is equal to 38.6 centimeter. Using the same relation, 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q. In the next step, rearranging the values for calculating 1 over q is equal to 1 over f minus 1 over p. We'll put the values of f and p, 1 over 8.7 minus 1 over 38.6. Taking the common factor by multiplying 8.7 to 38.6 and solving with the numerators, it will become 1495 divided by 16791. Taking the reciprocal on both sides and then dividing the values, 16791 divided by 1495, it will be equal to 11.23 centimeter. So in the next step, as we know, m is equal to h of I over h of O is equal to q by p. As we have to calculate hi, height of image, it will become q by p multiply ho. So q for second part is 11.23 and p for second part is 38.6 multiply 13.2 is the height of object. It will become 148.236 divided by 38.6, it will equal to 3.84 centimeter will be the height of image if the distance is doubled than before of the object. So as for solving the 12.7 numerical, the statement is Nabila uses a concave mirror when applying makeup. The mirror has a radius of curvature 38 centimeter. What is the focal length of mirror? Nabila is located 50 centimeter from the mirror. Where will her image appear? Will the image be upright or inverted? So its r is given 38 centimeter, p distance of object is 50 centimeter. We have to find focal length, we have to find location of image and nature of image. So as we know, the relation for focal length and radius is f is equal to r by 2. So f will become 19 centimeter by dividing 38 to 2. Students, for calculating q, we have to use relation 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q. It will after rearranging, 1 over q is equal to 1 over p 1 over f minus 1 over p. Putting the values of f and p, it will become 1 over 19 minus 1 over 50. Again taking the common factor by multiplying 19 to 50 and solving it with the numerator, it will be equal to 31 by 950. So it's again taking reciprocal on both sides because we have to calculate q instead of 1 by q. So it will become q is equal to 950 by 31 equal to 30.64 centimeter. As we can see, the answer of q, distance of image, is positive. So image is real and inverted, because all of you know that real images are always inverted. So as for the 12.8, the statement is an object 4 centimeter high is placed at a distance of 12 cm from a convex lens of focal length 8 cm, calculate the position and size of image. Also state the nature of image. So its height of object 4 cm, the distance of object is 12 cm and focal length is 8 cm. We have to calculate distance of image and height of image, and we have to tell the nature of image also. For calculating the distance of image or position of image, we have to use the relation 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q. Rearranging in the next step to calculate 1 over q, it will become 1 over f minus 1 over p. So it's putting the values of f and p, it will be equal to 1 over q is equal to 1 over 8 minus 1 over 12. Taking the common factor LCM and solving with the numerator, it will become 1 over 24. So taking reciprocal on the both sides, q will be equal to 24 centimeter. As we know in the previous numericals that m is equal to h of I over h of O is equal to q by p. So to calculate height of image, it will become equal to q by p multiply ho, which is equal to 24 by 12 multiply 4. It will become 96 by 12 is equal to 8 centimeter. Since again q is positive, so image is real and inverted, which is the nature of image. Students, the statement of 12.9 numerical is that an object 10 cm high is placed at a distance of 20 cm from a concave lens of focal length 15 cm. Calculate position and size of the image. Also state the nature of image. So its height of object is 10 cm. This numerical is similar to the previous one. The distance of object is 20. The focal length minus 15. Why we have taken minus here? Because the lens is concave and we know the focal length of concave is taken negative because it is having virtual nature. So we have to calculate height of image, position of image, and we have to tell the nature of image in required. First we use the relation for finding the q. 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q. After rearranging in the next step for 1 over q, it will become 1 over f minus 1 over p. Students, as you know that in the next step we will put the values minus 1 over 15 minus 1 over 20. After taking the common factor of 15, 20 and solving with the numerator values, it will become minus 7 by 60. And after taking reciprocal on both sides, to get q, it will become minus 60 by 7, which will be minus 8.57 centimeter, is telling the sign of minus virtual nature. So in the next step, as we know, m is equal to h of I over h of O is equal to q by p. To calculate hi, the same previous relation is used. Hi is equal to q by p multiply ho. Putting the values of q by p, 8.57 divided by 20 multiply h of O is 10. It will become 85.7 by 20, which is equal to 4.28 centimeter is the height of image. Since q is negative, so image is virtual and upright, because all of you know already in the previous lectures that virtual image will be erect and real image will be inverted. Students, in the next numerical 12.10, the statement is a convex lens of focal length 6 cm is to be used to form a virtual image 3 times the size of the object where must the lens be placed. As focal length is given 6 cm, the magnification is q by p is equal to minus 3. We have taken minus because it is virtual magnification. So q will become equal to minus 3p. Our required is position of the object. For this purpose, we will use the same lens formula. 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q. We will put the values in the next step. 1 over 6 the value of focal length, and 1 over p minus 1 over, we will put the value of q as 3p, as we have already discussed. We will take the common factor as p will be multiplied with 3p. It will become 3p minus p, which will become is equal to 2p by 3p square, and it will be equal to p and p, 1p will be cancelled with p square. It will become 2 by 3p. 1 over 6 will be equal to 2 by 3p. We will do cross multiplication there. 3p will be multiplied with 1 and 6 will be multiplied with 2. It will become 3p is equal to 12. So in the next step, the 3 will be divided by 12 and it will become 4 centimeter. So the distance of object will be 4 centimeter in this case. So it's the statement of 12.11 is a ray of light from air is incident on a liquid surface at an angle of incidence 35. Calculate the angle of refraction if the refractive index of the liquid is 1.25. Also calculate the critical angle between the liquid air interface. So in this case, I is 35, n is equal to 1.25, or required is angle of refraction and critical angle. For angle of refraction, we'll use Snell's law. N is equal to sine of I over sine of R. In the next step, as we have to calculate sine of R, it will become equal to sine of I over N. We will put the values of sine 35 divided by 1.25. As we'll take the values from calculator of sine 35, it will become 0.5735, and divide by 1.25, it will become 0.4588. So it's in the next step, as we have to calculate R instead of sine R, then sine will be inverse on the right side. It will become R is equal to sine inverse 0.4588. If you will calculate through the calculator the inverse of sine, the angle of refraction will be 27.31 degree. So it's in the next step, for calculating critical angle, we know the relation n is equal to 1 over sine c, then sine c is equal to 1 over n. Then put the value of n 1 by 1.25, it will become 0.8. So it's, as you know that for calculating c, the sign will be inverse on the other side, so it will become c is equal to sine inverse 0.8. Calculating the inverse of sine with the value 0.8, the angle will be 53.13 degree. So the critical angle in of the liquid air interface, it will be 53.13 degree. So it's the last numerical is that power of a convex lens is 5 diopter. At what distance the object should be placed from the lens so that its real and 2 times larger image is formed. As given, p is equal to 5 diopter, the magnification is given is equal to 2, which we know that is equal to q by p and is equal to hi over ho. So according to this, q will become equal to 2p, and we have to calculate distance of object. Then we know the power of lens is reciprocal of the focal length. So from the power, first we will calculate the focal length. F will become 1 over p, it will become 1 over 5, 0.2 meter, and in the centimeter it will become, multiplying by 100, it will become 20 centimeter. For calculating the value of p, we have to use the lens formula again. 1 over f is equal to 1 over p plus 1 over q. In the next step, we will put the values of f as 1 by 20 is equal to 1 over p, plus we will put the value of q as 2p. It will become 1 over p plus 1 over 2p. Then in the next step, we'll take the common multiple, will become 2p square. Solving with the numerator, it will become 2p plus p. And it will be equal to 3p by 2p square. P and p square will be cancelled. It will become 3 by 2p. The next step, values will become 1 over 20 is equal to 3 by 2p. After doing the cross multiplication, it will become 2p, and 20 will be multiplied with 3, it will become 60. Then p is equal to 60, and 2 will be divided on the right hand side. It will become 60 by 2 is equal to 30 centimeter. So the object will be placed at 30 centimeter so that the 2 times larger image is formed of a 5 diopter power of lens. Students, hopefully the concepts are clear, but you people have to must do the practice of the numerical by yourself. Then you will be able to more clear about this.